Make sure you get the biceps, dude.
Okay, what biceps?
This shirt is fresh, by the way.
Woo!
Just grab this one right there.
Look at those biceps.
Woo!
We rolling?
Oh, we're rolling.
What's going on, guys? This is Joe Dickinson. This is episode 7, I believe. You ready to rock?
Yeah.
This is Eliza, by the way. She's phenomenal. She keeps me organized, does literally a little bit of everything. But one of the things that, amongst other things, she's phenomenal at is writing. So a lot of people, I think, get caught with business in 2018 of creating content and whatnot, or getting stuck on the whole idea. Like, they know they need to do it, but they have no idea like how and what to write about and is it grammatically correct, blah, blah, blah. So what do we do for this episode? We pull on the expert herself, who does a lot of writing for some of our clients. So here we go. Eliza, say hi to the people.
Hello, people.
See, this is what the people want. They want to hear from you, the expert. Because I'm not that good of a writer, to be honest. Am I a good writer? So if you're sitting there and you're saying to yourself, I need to create more content, you're not sure what to write, or you know what to write, but you're not sure how to make it grammatically correct, listen to some of the things that she has to say because it's super valuable. Number 1, for anyone selling a product or service, what would you recommend as far as, like, what, if they said, well, what the heck do I even write about?
Well, people should be writing anything about any topics that's just relevant to their business that has to do with it. So, for example, I do a lot of content creation for one of our clients who does healthy nut spreads. It's a pecan butter. It's an alternative to peanut butter. So for them, when I'm doing emails for them, I'm researching things like health tips, ways to stay healthy, and I just relate all that content back to their product in the end. So really anything that has to do with your business or your product. So for them, I just did the benefits of the vitamins that are found in pecans. And I went through and I listed the vitamins and minerals you find in pecans. And then I talked about the health benefits of each of those things. And then I related that back to, okay, now go and buy yourself some healthy pecan spread. So anything like that really is going to be valuable because those are the things your customers want to hear about too. Right. It's not just you selling them on a product, it's you explaining why your product is valuable and why they need your product, and it's going to keep them coming back to you as well.
Well, we have a lot of you guys watching. You know, you might have started off with a network marketing company, or you're doing that now, where you are leveraging the product that a company already made. Which, by the way, I support that model through and through as far as getting started as an entrepreneur. You know, but like if your product has unique ingredients in it,
yeah,
look those ingredients up and write about them.
Yeah,
you know, like all that kind of stuff. So. Anyways, I think that's important. Like I said, Google's your friend as far as content creation. Now, I will say this. There's nothing worse than like a poorly written article. And to be honest, like if I didn't have you, I would have to use something else to make my writing proper. Because at the end of the day, who the heck wants to read something that's like, you know, and I get like a personal touch. I get all that. But at the same time, like, so going back to the question I have that I think you guys benefit from, if someone doesn't have an Eliza, like I don't have you, right? How could they make their writing or their content grammatically correct? Any tips?
Well, there's nothing worse than reading a poorly written post or article, and I've come across tons of them, and they're horrible. They suck.
She gets like pissed.
Yeah, I do get mad because it's horrible. It's hard to read, and then you're not getting any information. You're not getting any value from that. So I would say my first tip, if you're not very good with grammar, you know, write it in Microsoft Office. You can't rely on them as a crutch because Microsoft Office isn't going to give you all the grammar tips that you need, any spelling mistakes, things like that. If you spell something right, it's not going to come up that you used the wrong kind of there or the wrong kind of your, things like that. But it's going to help you get started. And aside from that, have someone look over your post before you post it.
Like a friend?
Yeah, a friend, anyone. I mean, you know someone that is good at writing. You know someone that's been an English major in college or writes a lot or can edit papers, anything like that. Have a friend look over it, and then if you don't trust that friend's edits, have another friend look over it, have another friend look over it. I mean, everyone's going to give you different feedback, but the more people you can get that feedback from, it's just going to help you. And you can write a grammatically correct blog post that still sounds like it's someone talking to you, that still has that voice and a personality.
Yeah.
And that's an important thing to do. So you don't have to eliminate your personality and make it sound like it's a robot writing this post.
You know,
like, you just have to make it grammatically correct.
And not to cut you off, but that was something that I, you know, and you guys know, like, I'm a very off-the-cuff kind of speaker. And I always was worried about her editing work and then it not sounding like me or sounding robotic, but that's not the case at all. Which I think my point in saying that, guys, is like don't get hung up on well if it's super grammatically correct. Like, that's not who I am as a person. That's okay. Like the articles and the things that I put out personally, she will make look professional, but it still has the vibe coming from me. So point being is that's possible, and I didn't think that it was until I saw it happen, and you can kind of believe when I tell you it is possible. So everyone's got a friend. I mean, you have a friend that you guys can ask. But as far as like software and stuff, what do you recommend?
Yeah, Grammarly is a good app. I mean, you can get tons of apps nowadays that are going to help you out with any of this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing you have to worry about is that they're not 100% foolproof all the time.
Right. Well, better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than nothing though. So if you're really not sure, like get an app like that, lean on something else and Google it. If you're really not sure, you can Google pretty much anything and it will give you an answer. You'll be able to find an answer out there.
I love it, guys. Great stuff.
Always.
All right, yo, Jeff, you're up on the next one, bro. You fired up?
What's that?
Woo! See, Jeff gets in the zone. You know, he just goes. That kid's a phenomenal designer. We're gonna talk
in the design zone.
He's in the design zone. All right, well, listen, guys, we'll see you on the next episode, Eliza. Appreciate you as always.
Yeah.
So with that being said, appreciate you all. We will see you on the next one. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to either our blog post, YouTube channel, Instagram. Follow us, like us, all that good stuff, and we'll keep pumping the stuff out to you. Appreciate you. Talk to you in a bit. Bye.